then I think the best method to avoid fear or regret at the time of death is while we are alive. Our time, our energy must utilize meaningful way. Serving other, that's I think most profound sort of way of or meaning of usefulness. One's own survival, even animals also can do. But for service to others is something unique about human being. I think bondage way. No, mother and child or offspring.
The bond. The bond between mother and offspring.
Even other animals also have. But they are sort of that kind of closeness feeling short period. But we, human being, because of intelligence, that kind of feeling we can prolong whole our life.
Extend it through our life.
So, serving other people, helping other people, is I think very, very appropriate sort of action according to our intelligence, right? Or human ability. We have such sort of ability, so to utilize that ability
in the most appropriate way.
Most appropriate way is serving other people. Then, at the end, you feel no regret. I done my best, some useful, sort of meaningful life. Now, and come, although sorry, sad, but no regret. The ultimate source of satisfaction within ourselves, if you do wrong things, mainly harming others, you get negative consequences. If you do helping others, bring more happiness to others, you get benefit. More inner strength there, and more sort of confidence of purpose of life and fulfillment about that purpose, then you always feel happy. Important factor is determination. And you should not think this development can take place within a few days or few years. We must understand, this development even may take eons. So you say our determination, if consider as a Buddhist and want to really practice as a Buddha Dharma, then right from the beginning you must, make up your mind. Doesn't matter, even may take millions of billions of eons, it doesn't matter. After all, what is the purpose of our life? The meaning of existence? Nothing. You realize something positive. Then even days and months or eon, it is meaningful. If you're really wasting our life, purpose of our life, then even one day, too long. Once you determined, once you make up your mind, some kind of firm determination and clear objective way, and then time is not important. So they like Shantadeva, one of you prayer. There's so long space remain, so long sentient beings, suffering remain, I will remain in order to serve. So that sentence really gives me some kind of inner stand, and also I think inspiring. So the more the impatience, and as I mentioned before, they want something the quickest or best or something, then I think result also poorest, I think. The cheapest method, quickest, cheapest method, result will be poorest. So that's I think wrong. So that I would like to share with you. So that's why you see, I myself, although you see, recite some mantra, or you see some visualization, you see certain mandalas, but in my daily practice, although my practice is very poor, but even then, you see, my main emphasis on this Four Noble Truth and Bodhicitta and Karuna. So that really, I feel, is something practical benefit. Then through these practice, you will get something practical benefit. Visualization is big deities. Sometimes I think cheating oneself. Almost is like cheating oneself.
Deceiving oneself.
Deceiving oneself. So therefore, I think we must practice step by step, and with patience, with determination. Once you involve or dedicated or determined practice, then some improvement you can see. You see, year by year, at least decade by decade, then you can see, at least some change, some improvement you can see. Once you see that also gives you some kind of new encouragement. So see, change, not easy. If the rest of the people really feel me as a politician, and furthermore, bad politician, then I feel sad. Or cunning liar politician, then of course, no problem. Some say something good person, some say bad person, that doesn't matter. So long my own motivation for thinking is honest, sincere. That's important. That's simple Buddhist monks. Actually, you see, Buddha taught, don't care for others saying. If one say too much praise, then at that time should think, I also have the critics. And then one say, you see, a lot of criticism, then you should think, some people praising me. So it doesn't matter. Too much because they pay much attention. These things are silly. When we feel a certain sort of irritation, during that moment, if that person concentrate fully on the breathing, nothing else. Breathing 1, 2, 3, like 5, 10, 15, 20. When you start breathing, mental state irritated. But then after 20, 30 breathing, your mental state will be little different, little more calm. Since we are dealing with emotions, so the best method to deal with that is so-called meditation. Not for next life, not for heaven, but for day-to-day's well-being. Ultimate source of happy life is our inner value. So therefore, irrespective of whether believer or non-believer, whether believe religion or not, we should pay more attention about our inner value. Now scientists, according to latest scientific findings, it now sort of clear that even good health or healthy body, the healthy mind is very essential. More peaceful mind brings healthy body, because mind calm, peaceful, then our healthy, our body sort of element also, then remain more balanced. So that brings healthy body. And too much stress, too much worry disturb our body element. That creates certain sort of problems about this body. So therefore, calm mind is very essential. We are a social animal. We human beings, social animal. And particularly in modern time, the reality, economy, environment, and many things heavily interdependent. That's the reality. Unlike, I think, past sort of as the ancient time. Ancient time more or less independent, self-sufficient. They say not depend your interest, not your interest or your future, not depend on other. Now, completely change. So even from this selfish viewpoint, you have to take care about others' well-being. You just think yourself, the blind selfish. Think yourself, forget other, or worst thing, exploit other, cheating other, bully other. Ultimately, you suffer. Through these mischievous way, you may gain some temporary sort of benefit, but in deep inside, you feel uncomfortable. Then eventually, you truly become a lonely person. Nobody loves you. Nobody respects you. If you take care of others, as a human brothers, sisters, sincerely, seriously, then everybody become your friend. So, when you have truly trusted friend there, if you need something, you can ask them. If you becoming friendless or lonely person, and when you really facing some problems, nobody you can share. So ultimately, we are social animal. So even other animal, no law, no education, no religion, but you see, they have some kind of sort of feeling. Their own individual survival depend on rest of the community or herds. So they work together. I am one of the individual out of 7 billion human beings. If human being, rest of the human being, happy, peaceful, I get maximum benefit. The rest of the world get trouble. How can I escape from that? And with that feeling, when I meet people, one people, or one person, or 10 people, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, I always consider them as my brothers, sisters. That brings me, in mental level, completely relaxed. If I feel I'm something different from them, then some nervousness, some anxiety may develop. So once your own way of thinking open, reach out to them as a close friend, that tremendous sort of benefit, peace of mind. Then others also no longer feel stranger. Another human brothers like that. So that I think nowadays we really need that. So through that way, awareness. Then from children, I think youngsters, they know. Just one child remain lonely, may cry, and play with other children. Feel very happy. So that's the human nature. So sometimes we grown up, then we always calculate, if I make friendship with that, how much I get some benefit. Or make friendship, then I can exploit or something. Then genuine basis of friendship no longer there, destroyed. Basis of genuine friendship is trust. Trust depends on openness. Like that. So through these things we can train. And then, mental level, no matter what, your physical level, busy. But mental level, always calm, restful, relaxed. Immense benefit for your health. So mental health, body health, very close link. So the ultimate source of mental health is warm-heartedness. That's my belief. Maybe wrong. My friend have to research, more research work